Hey, family, welcome back to Journey of the Johnsons. I'm Pastor B, also known as Brandon Johnson. To my beautiful, lovely wife here, I'm a bunch of other names. Um, but
Oh, he's starting off.
I like when she called me daddy. So um,
Okay.
yeah, we here. And what's up, baby?
Hey, boo. Hey, boo. I am your co-host, Nyheshia, aka Peaches.
Owner of
And
Nice Media. Yeah,
owner of Nice Media
shameless plug.
Studios.
Hey man, if you are in the business of podcasts, or if you are planning to start your own podcast,
And you're in the Metro Detroit area.
and you in the Metro Detroit area, please do not hesitate to bring your talent to Nice Media. You show up, we'll handle the rest. Don't hold off any longer. Why start in the new year when you can start for the new year? Which means you got to start now and stop making excuses, make plays like Nike. Start the podcast. What's up, beautiful?
Hey, baby.
How you feeling? You look good. What? Hey, you tried to match me or
You
something?
tried to match me. Y'all see he tried to match me. You know what I'm saying?
You want them to know, huh? You just want to make sure
Who
they
got
know.
dressed first?
I did.
Did you?
Yeah, because you were in the bathroom, and I already had my pants and my.
Okay, whatever. He tried to match me still. He got dressed afterwards.
She got my outfit out last
Whatever.
night.
Whatever. Whatever.
Yeah, baby, how you feeling today?
I feel great. We had a great Christmas. I hope everybody had a great
Merry
Christmas.
Christmas to
Everybody's
you and your
enjoying the
family.
holiday
Happy
season.
holidays.
I also want to pray for those who maybe this is your first holiday or your first Christmas season or holiday season without someone that you love. I think that sometimes while many people are celebrating, we have a lot of people who deal with what's called seasonal depression. And if you are dealing with that, we are praying for you.
Absolutely,
We are praying for you. I want to be mindful of that.
absolutely. Thank you. No, we appreciate that. Yeah, so today we got a number of topics we can talk about.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we
Mm-hmm.
always talking everything relationship.
Yeah.
I think relationships are key and important. I say relationships is the currency of heaven, and so who you connect to will determine how far you go. And certainly, we've been rocking. We've been rocking for a nice little minute.
Mm-hmm.
We teenagers in this dating game.
We've been together 13 years.
13 years.
This past Saturday made us 13 years together.
Yep, and married for 8.
8.5, almost 9 years.
Yeah, we've been rocking. So, shout out to the journey, and we excited about all things coming in the new year, and certainly, I guess there's a number of things we could talk about. When I look over the last year, um, let's talk a little bit about what this year took from us. To all of you who are preparing to celebrate a new year. And for y'all out there who talking about new year, new me, new year, new me, them habits we gonna create in the first 21 days of the new year and break them in a day. Let's talk a little bit about what this year took from us. This has been a challenging year.
Oh my God,
I would
2025.
I would say this has been, man, the most difficult and devastating year of my life. But you've been rocking with me, and you've been so graceful and so attentive, and you always intentional. We always talk about the importance of being a student of your partner. But like you said, for those who have lost loved ones and are celebrating these seasons, these celebratory occasions, without someone significant or without someone that they love, that can be difficult. And for those of you who don't know, I lost my father this year, early in January. He passed January 23rd, and we laid him to rest late January. And so this is the first year where I've had to experience a birthday,
A Father's Day.
Father's Day,
Christmas,
Thanksgiving and
Thanksgiving.
Christmas, and now we're preparing to go into 2026, and we're believing God for some greater things, but certainly land to rest this year. And so let me just start by saying I appreciate you, and I'm certainly grateful that I have you in my life. I don't know what I would do. I'd probably be balled up in a corner somewhere if I didn't have you and, our family, our children. multitude of things that you do and bring, especially in this season, have been absolutely critical. So thank you. I've said this privately, but I'm saying it publicly. Thank you for just being who you are to me. And I love you so much. Words can't always devise what I feel for you, but I'm just grateful and I love you. And
I love you too.
yeah, you got to find somebody you love and somebody that's willing to go through the difficult seasons with you, because love conquers a multitude of faults, multitude of challenges. And I know that, with the challenges we faced, without a shadow of a doubt, you love me. And I'm grateful for the way you love me, because there's been moments and times where I'm like, why would you love this version of me? But you've learned how to love every version of me, even when you didn't like that part.
Yeah. Well, the feelings are mutual there.
Yeah.
And I think that that's where I think we've learned so much about each other in 2025. It wasn't hard for me to be that because it was only a reflection of how you loved me first. And so it wasn't hard for me to be, it took nothing from me to love you in this past season. Was this the most difficult season I think that we have ever dealt with, been in together? Most definitely. And I can't say I've done everything right. But I do think that this was the year that tested our marriage the most. It definitely tested our marriage. T.D. Jakes said something once. He said it to Sarah, and he said, "Marry the man who you want standing next to you when they lower me into the ground." And that, when he said that, when he was expressing what that meant, it hit me like a ton of bricks, because I almost think that I heard it right around the time Dad passed, and my only question was, and my only prayer was, Lord, make me that person. Make me the person that when he looked back over, because I'm sure most of the first season of 2025 was a blur to you.
Yeah.
Like, it's a blur to me in a lot of areas, but my prayer was, Lord, make me that person.
Yeah. Yeah. Part of it is just you're going through the process of it. And although a part of it was expected, the other half of it was shock. Because while we know death may be final, and granted, we can go through the spiritualities and we can go through the Bible, and we can talk about, how we don't have the concerns or the worries that the world has, because we know, where our future lies, we know where our faith exists, and we know that, in the confines of our faith rests the foundation of our comfort, knowing that the season that we're in and the challenges that we face are only temporary. And while all of that sounds cute, the reality of it is, when you're going through it from a human space, you're still feeling the consequences and the pain of that. And so faith is what holds us together. But if we be realistic, the honest truth is, it's just one of those things like, man, I cannot believe that we are here.
Right.
I knew it was coming.
Right.
I had a firsthand experience, firsthand flight. I'm in every appointment. I'm everywhere at all. I'm engulfed in it, but it is final. And when you get to that space, a part of it is, I knew this was coming, but the other half is like, but I didn't expect it to feel like this, and I didn't know, that it would come like this, and so, yeah, I just, this has been a difficult season, but although it's been a challenging season and a testing, it's been
Defining,
yeah. And you have made chartering the flight through this season much easier, because you help manage the turbulence.
Wow.
And that is important, that when love is really tested in your relationship, when somebody can love you even when they don't recognize you. or when you're going through difficult moments and you're not the version of you that they fell in love with.
Man.
And
Man.
this season, losing my dad, my dad wasn't just my pastor. My dad wasn't just an educator and my teacher. My dad wasn't just someone I looked to for wisdom and guidance. Steve Harvey said it like this: there's only one other man in the world that wants you to be better than them without bias, without grief, and will pour everything they have into making sure you're a better man than them, and that's your father.
Yeah.
And sometimes when you think about that dynamic, my dad to me was like my superhero. And I served him. I served alongside him in ministry. He was my father, and I cared more about that portion of the relationship than I cared about the ministry portion of the relationship. Yes, you're my father in the spirit, but more than that, you just my dad. I can call you and tell you when I messed up, call you and tell you when I need help, and you're going to expend every resource to make sure that I get what I need, to make sure I am in a position to be not just better than you, but essentially to not have to deal with some of the challenges you dealt with. You set that precedence. And so, losing him obviously was very challenging and difficult, but you were there every step of the way. You took care of and making sure that the service structure was well put together, laying out the service guidelines, making sure that from a preparatory standpoint we had everything in place. You helped produce the video. Shout out to Scoop, who also helped produce the video for my father, which meant the world to me. But it's just important, and I'm saying this because I want people to understand this dynamic, not just between us, but in their own relationships, in their own lives, between their own marriages. Your marriage is really battle tested, and the love is really strengthened when you can go through something with somebody and realize this is the only person you want to go through it with. And part of it was a blur, but the reality of it is I knew it was coming. And I just remember getting that call, and I knew that was the final call. And I was like, just don't tell my mama, let me tell her. And so you walk through that space with me, and we're here now, knowing that what we went through wasn't meant to break us, but it was meant to build us. So whatever you're going through out there, don't let what you're going through break you. Let it build you. And we still building. And so, just thank you. If I mean, that's really the two words I got. This segment, the rest of this year is just thank you to all people who supported and showed love and care and affection. But most of all, my wife, man, it's just been so amazing with just the level of grace, the care, holding down the house, making sure the children eat if I wasn't eating, whatever. You have been extremely, man, just you made the difference. So, I'm grateful.
Most welcome. You're most welcome. And thank you, too. 2025, I think we all came into 2025 with these expectations. Like, 2025 is going to be this. Like, we took that 2025 and it was like, oh, man.
We live in 2025.
Man, it was like,
we up.
Thrive in 2025. Our year to thrive. And it's like, 2025 is like, it started.
We took a dive.
A dive in 2025.
Wait a minute. We're supposed to be going up, not down the slide.
Man, it was death after death. It was, like you said, it was turbulence.
Yeah, because after we buried my dad, 2 weeks after that, our longest standing member passed, and we buried her, and then
it was a lot. It was a lot. It was a lot.
Yeah. Then we was at funerals every week. It felt like
funerals. So we were in a lot of funerals in 2025. Yeah. So I think if I could take anything from 2025,
let it go.
It was 2025. there was times in 2025 where I was like, this cannot possibly be happening right now.
Yeah.
Like, this can't possibly be happening. But I'm grateful to still be here.
Yeah.
I'm grateful that those who are around us, we have just been blessed to still have a great village of individuals around us.
Absolutely.
And if I could say it gave me anything, it gave me grace, patience, gratitude. It made me grateful for the small things. It made me grateful for the things that I take for granted. It may have stripped me of my pride a little bit. It may have stripped me of my, maybe even some of my confidence in a lot of areas. Because it's like, what do you do when the person that you love the most, there is nothing you can say or do to fix this?
Right.
There's nothing I can do or say to fix this.
Right.
I don't have no answers. You know what I'm saying? I don't have the words. I don't have the encouragement. I don't even have, my prayer life even changed. Yeah. Like, what am I don't even know. I don't even know. It strengthened, but my prayer changed.
Yeah, it's presence too. You know, I think.
You know, I think my prayer changed because
the presence was huge though.
Yeah.
Even when you
That's
don't know
all
what
I
to
could
say,
give.
just being there.
At that time, only thing I could give was my presence.
Yep.
Only thing I can give was to make sure that business continued to stay handled. But I seen you change in a lot of areas, you know, and so I think 2025 has been a year of, like I said, I've learned so much about you this year. I learned a lot about me this year.
I learned a lot about us.
I learned a lot about us.
Yeah.
I learned that it ain't nothing we can't go through together.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like I've learned. I learned that I found my person that I can go through, that there's nothing we haven't been through at this point, that there's nothing we can't survive.
Right.
And still, without resentment, without looking, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's all, I found my partner.
Yeah. Yeah.
I found my partner. I, you know, without a shadow of a doubt.
Yeah.
And so I don't want to go too.
Yeah.
I think that losing someone so important to the both of us at the beginning of this year, it definitely changed how we do life.
Yeah.
How we look at marriage, what we value in our marriage.
And how we handle each other.
Yep, and how we handle each other.
Absolutely.
And so I'm excited for 2026 because I'm praying that this will be a year that we can redeem what I felt like we've lost, you know, because we made,
in the sense of like value and
yeah. And so I'm grateful. Like I said, I'm just still grateful to still be here. And let's see.
Yeah, definitely grateful.
I'm super, super grateful. Yeah. So what would you say? What would you say you've had to become this year? What would you say that 2025, if you had to complete the sentence, 2025 forced me to become blank.
2025 forced me to become a different man. I was gonna say it forced me to become a man, not in the sense that I wasn't a man before, but the man you have to become to do the things I had to do in this season was a different type of man that I've been. And so that's why I say a different man.
Yeah.
Because again, I knew this would come one day. I knew this would come at some point. As long as we're born, as long as we have a birth date, at some point we're going to have a death date. but the anticipation is death, or the anticipation of a thing is always worse than the thing itself. And so it forced me to become the kind of man that stood on business.
Yeah. I seen the shift.
Yeah.
I think I was telling you that the other day at dinner.
Yeah.
That you've always been a businessman. Like, that's how I've always known you to be that. I seen you come from the sun to, I got to take care of business now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, all this time I've served.
Yeah.
But now I got to take care of business. I seen that shift happen for you.
Yeah.
And that was different for me, because this was the first time in life that you didn't truly have anyone other than God to turn to answer your questions.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, there was a time where it was like...
your voice to me, and I kept hearing this, your voice to me was, you would say, trust yourself. Trust yourself. Don't be confident enough in what you have and who you are that you don't have to seek validation or anything else from anybody else. Not to say we don't seek wisdom or wise counsel.
Correct.
But trust you.
Correct.
And the reality is, as much faith as we have, as much as we preach and teach having faith, especially in difficult seasons, when you have to live it, and now you have to become what you've preached.
Come on. Yeah.
And you've got to now live out the life, not to say it wasn't being lived before, but you got to live it different now, because you don't have that person to lean on.
Right.
So you could put 99% trust in God and say, I still got 1% to lean on, though.
Right.
Now I ain't got that 1% to lean on. Mm-hmm. And 100% of trust has to be put into God, who we cannot see, but yet who we know is still at work.
Yeah.
And, your faith can't be in man, and that's the real. It has to be in God.
There was times that I would see you saying, I would see you wanting to make a call.
For sure.
And I would be saying, you got this.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's no discredit to any of those individuals who I knew you would have called on.
Yeah.
But there was times you got this.
Season. Yeah.
You got this.
Yeah, I had to trust me to navigate the season.
Yeah,
and
I know that you honor this person and you honor that person, and I appreciate that. But you got this.
Absolutely.
And seeing you have to make that transition from that, because when you me personally, I didn't have my father growing up.
Right.
My father died when I was very young, and so I don't know that dependency.
Right. And I don't know that independency.
You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
And so I don't know that dependency of a sense of, hey, I pray, but I still got pops to call. I still got pops to call.
Hey, God, I trust you. Hey, but Dad, I still might need you to come through.
You know what I'm saying? I still got pops to call on.
Yeah.
And so I don't know not having...
Right.
I don't know having that person to call on, and so seeing you have to shift from that. I remember when it clicked for me. We were sitting in masterclass at Second Ebenezer Church. We were sitting in masterclass, and Dr. Sam Chand was there, and he said, Dad had just died in January. This was in March. Dr. Sam Chand said, anybody in the room who's lost a parent, raise your hand. I've been raising my hand since I was 5 years old. So that question wasn't abnormal for me.
Right.
But seeing you raise your hand to that question for the first time was like, oh, man.
Yeah.
That's when it clicked for me.
That's when it set in. Yeah.
I seen you have to realize. I seen it in your face. I seen you come to the realization, I've lost my father. Yeah. My father gone. We weren't there. This wasn't a grief thing. That we were in their master class about ministry, but it was in that moment. Yeah. It was in that moment where it clicked for me that it was about to click for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's when I went into gear of, now comes my prayer was, Lord, I don't know what this season is going to look like for my husband, but give me grace on top of grace.
Yeah. Paul said, his grace is sufficient. Give me that grace.
Give me grace for the man I don't know that's getting ready to be revealed.
Get ready to emerge, yeah.
Because I don't know the man who doesn't have the man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I don't know you. Yeah. And so my prayer still is that, Lord, just give me grace. Right. He don't know he don't know, have all the questions. He does not know. Yeah. Because now you have to become the man, you have to become the father that does not have a father.
Yes.
You have to become a husband who don't have the father who was a husband. Right. You got to become the pastor who just lost your pastor. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Yep. So it's like, you got to become the son to a widowed mother.
I got to become the leader.
You see what I'm saying? And so now it's like, my prayer, Lord, give me grace, give me wisdom, place people around me who really understands the wife I need to be right now. Yeah. Really give me and remove people from around me that will never understand the wife I need to be right now. Yeah. And I'm still trying to, to keep it going to this day. And so 2025 took a lot, but the person you've had to become the man. I think I've had to become the support system that you may not have even known you needed. Yes. Yeah. I've had to become that. I've had to become a different person even in business.
Absolutely.
I've had to become a different person in business. By nature, I'm a hustler. Yeah. By nature, I'm a hustler. I know how to make money. Yeah. Whether it's tapping into a gift or something.
Creativity. Yeah, you got outstanding creativity. But you're a businesswoman.
But coming from hustler to businesswoman to somebody says starting the business is not what's hard. The person you have to become to run the business is.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't want to start hustles.
Yeah, I don't want to be a hustler.
Hustles cost and don't give as much.
Yeah, I don't want to become a hustler. Yeah, no. I don't want to be a hustler. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't want to be hustling for money. I want to be a businesswoman.
Absolutely.
And I've watched and studied some of the greatest at what they do to see how to make that shift from being just somebody who hustling for money, doing this, to a person who's actually running and operating a business. And I believe that 2026 will be the best business year I've had. Absolutely. I truly believe that.
We're speaking it, we shouting it, we saying it. It's coming for everybody who's connected to us.
What advice would you give someone? What advice would you give someone who is navigating a season of
grief,
doing a lot of first grieving? There's a lot of first, like you mentioned earlier, just your first Father's Day, your first birthday, your first Thanksgiving, your first Christmas, and getting ready to go into your first New Year without your dad. What advice would you give to someone, not who's going through it, but the person who has to hold their hand through it?
Be graceful. Yeah. Be understanding, and be willing. Be graceful, understanding that there may be challenges and deficiencies on that side that you may not fully understand. Mm-hmm. But don't let your lack of understanding, don't let your inability to understand, because that's not the season you're in, stop you from being graceful toward that person. Mm-hmm. Or don't allow that season to deter you from knowing you're the reason that they can help hold it together. So be graceful, be understanding, right? And what else I say?
Understand, knowing that you're the person that can keep them, that can hold it together.
Yeah.
If I could give any advice to the person grieving, because I've been through so much grief.
Yeah.
There is no wrong way to grieve.
Yeah. And please do grieve.
It is okay to not be okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll tell you a secret. When my husband was grieving, I was grieving too and didn't know how. Because I didn't know how to express
without feeling
selfish.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I'm watching so many other people that I know loved my father-in-law, from other pastors to members of his church to people who have worked for him for the last 30 years to his children, his grandchildren, his siblings. There was times I said, as a daughter-in-law, you ain't got no place to, who is you? Yeah. What people didn't realize, though, was I knew Pastor Benny Johnson longer than I knew my own father.
Right.
My father died when I was 5.
Right.
Pastor Benny been in my life for 12 years. I had more time with him than I had with my biological father.
Right.
I had never been on a trip with my biological father.
Yeah.
I've been out the country with my father-in-law.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I grieved and didn't know where my tears fit.
Yeah.
So there was moments where I stopped myself from feeling, but understand that there is no, listen, you can grieve a pet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, you can, it's no wrong way to grieve.
But you, in the sense that you want to get those emotions out. It's okay to cry. It's okay to holler, scream. That looks different from different people. It's okay to even feel some sense of anger. But as the Bible says, be not angry unto wrath.
Yeah.
So because you're angry and you frustrated, don't give you a license to do wrong, or a license to treat people bad, or a license to be mean. And I wanted to ensure that even though I was losing my father, I didn't lose myself. I still got to be a husband. I still have to be a father. I still have to be a son to, like you said, now a widowed mother. I still have to be a leader, right? And run an organization, right? To make sure that the people who depend on my decisions can still eat, can still have a check, can still make
and I've
available
seen you
resources.
Be so selfless.
Yeah, so.
I've seen you be so selfless. There has been times I was like, listen, I'm about to snatch my husband from everybody.
Yeah.
And y'all, everybody got to fend for themselves, because I did not want to see you lose yourself.
Right.
In trying to replace what Pastor Benny had been to people.
Right. Because I can't.
Because you
and
can't.
It's not my responsibility to.
And I wasn't going to let you.
No, of course. I know you was going to hold it down. 10 toes down.
It is
standing
like,
on business.
if you want to get to him, come see me.
Yeah.
Because I did not want to see you lose yourself trying to morph into someone. It's okay to just be his son.
Yep.
You don't have to become him because he's gone.
Right. Right.
It's okay to just be his son.
Absolutely.
And too many of us who have lost loved ones, loved ones who played a huge part in who we are.
A mother,
whether it was your mother, your father, your
children. Yeah.
Your job is not to try to fill the void.
Right.
Of who they were to other people.
Nope.
That is not our jobs. Our job, and that's why a relationship with God is so important.
It's critical.
Because I see so many people trying to fill voids that was never theirs to fill.
Don't lose your identity.
It was never theirs to fill. I believe so strongly in my faith that even if when I lost my father, when I lost my grandmother, when I lost my aunt, when I lost my spiritual mother, my godmother, that God has filled those voids.
Right.
I lean
as
on
only He can.
Only He can. So be clear that you don't have to try to fill the voids. And so many times we go into superhero mode.
Right. Put that cape on.
We go into superhero mode. We want to be, okay, you lost your dad. I want to come in and try to be dad. Yeah. What would your dad have done? And it's like, no. Yeah. What would you have? I have a kid. I call him my bonus kid. He lost his mom. Yeah. And my initial flesh wanted to go in and try to say, what would she have done? Right. What can I be in? It's like I had to learn. It's not my job to try to do what she would have done.
But if He needs you, just be available. Be present.
You taught me the ministry of presence. Yep. Just being there when they need you. And sometimes that doesn't mean giving advice. That doesn't mean a whole lot of comfort in words. It just means just being present and them understanding and knowing that you are there and who you are
is enough.
Who you are is enough.
Yeah.
You just being you, not trying to be that person.
Right.
Yeah. And seeing you fight that. I have seen you try to fight.
Yeah.
Being.
No, that's fair.
But you've done a tremendous job. And I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
I am proud of you.
I'm proud.
I'm super, super, super proud of you. And I just know that because of how you served your dad, even in his last days.
Yeah.
That I don't like to attach blessings to service.
Yeah. Right.
God gonna bless you for that. I do believe that there's favor on your life because of how you cared and served your father.
Yeah. Yeah.
I do believe that that there's favor. I'm not saying that God gonna bless you real good and He gonna, because that your serving is a part of your duty as a Christian.
Absolutely. It's part of your duty.
And the moment that we start attaching,
as a person, but a believer as well, for sure,
attaching tangible things to what is supposed to give us eternal blessings and eternal favor,
exactly,
which is favor that we can't necessarily touch, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't want to say that you're going to be blessed beyond measure.
Absolutely.
But I'm praying that God will add years to your life and favor to your life and give favor to your children because of how you served His servants. Absolutely. If that makes any sense.
Yeah. No,
2025 is at a close.
It is.
2025 is at a close. But I believe
so long. Bye-bye.
But I'm so excited about what 2026 will be.
Yeah. More business. Greater things in marriage.
Yes.
Not to say that what we have
not no more kids.
Yeah, we just want to practice.
No more children.
Practice make perfect.
No more children. But I'm praying that 2025, I know it's been a hard year for a lot of people.
Absolutely. Yeah.
2025 been a hard year for a lot of. If you lost anybody in 2025, man,
or lost anything, whether that be a business,
a job,
a
marriage, whatever.
Yeah.
2025 was one of those years that it tested everybody. Yeah. No money could have gotten you out of some of these things. No success could have gotten you out of any of these things. 2025 tested
deal with some stuff
everyone in areas that no money in the world, no position, no title could have gotten you out of. And so my prayer is that 2026 will be the year that you are able to experience something on the other side of that.
Yeah.
That you'll be able to experience joy, peace, and successes in maybe even redeem some of the things that you thought you lost.
Yeah.
Whether that be your joy, not necessarily nothing superficial.
Yeah.
Nothing tangible, nothing, nothing
But even
that
if it
is materialistic.
but even if it was tangible in the sense that, you gave and, there were people that didn't give it back or whatever the case is, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Praying that you will experience greater in 2026. More money, more ministry, whatever that case, we want you to experience the best in life. So, no, just be grateful though. Let us learn how to be grateful over the things that we cannot control, and be grateful for life. And we want more. We definitely want more.
Nice media.
Nice media.
Something big and something new is
on
coming.
The horizon. Yeah.
And I am so grateful to have a husband that supports my crazy dreams and my crazy vision. And when I'm up in the middle of the night, or there is times, and this may be TMI, but I have something about the shower where all of my ideas flow in the shower. So
it'd be the bays, come here.
It'd be like, babe, come here. I gotta
walk into this steam box, this sauna, because she want to tell me her idea.
Because my brainstorm, because that's the only place where it's no noise.
Right.
I have no children calling on me. I have no clients calling on me. I have nothing.
If they are, you don't know.
There's no noise. And so that's the time when my ideas and my vision is most vivid and clear.
Right.
And so thank you for all the times in 2025 that you came in that in the hot restroom with me while I was taking a shower to pour my ideas onto you. And you have supported me through so much.
Because I believe in you.
Nice Media Studios is turning 5, y'all.
We're turning 5.
We
live.
We are turning 5 years old. And this has been a journey. I haven't done everything right. In fact, I've probably done a lot wrong.
Just navigating
but I'm trying to be the first millionaire in my family.
There we go.
And
Speak it.
Sometimes you don't necessarily know the road that it's going to take you. And so 2026, I am embarking on something new with Nice Media. We are going into film and production, and Nice Media is going to another level.
It is.
Podcast is always going to be here because we understand what podcast is. It's for spaces like this where people can be safe, where people can have conversation and be unapologetically themselves.
Yep.
But I'm excited about what we are going to do with Nice Media.
Yeah.
And a lot of new things coming soon. But I want to just thank my husband for almost going broke trying to support my dreams. No, I'm joking. But I'm telling you, there has been so much that you have just supported me in so many ways. And I'm trying to be like Tabitha Brown. I'm trying to retire my husband.
Thank you.
Listen, he's not saying he wanted to quit his job. I just want him to have more time for me.
Yeah.
So call me selfish. So he's mine. But I am so grateful for a supportive husband. I hear so many women say that they feel like they can't be their that they can't follow their dreams because women and wives have been kind of caught in the shadows of their husband's dreams. I am grateful for the fact that I don't have a husband that puts me in that place, but he is side by side with me in my dream, and I pray to be side by side with him, and he is in every aspect and area of his life. So thank you for making things and helping with building this dream that you had no idea or clue about, but you have really, really stuck beside me.
Because I trust you. I know that, you are more than worth it, and whatever you want to do is equally as important to what I want to do. So I don't want you to put your dream on hold for me to pursue mine. we just have to figure out a way to put both of ours together.
Yeah.
And
while
I'm
supporting
proud
these
of you.
kids and their dreams.
Man.
So
And I'm proud of you. And yeah.
Cheers
things.
to 2025.
But,
if you are still here, this my camera right here.
Yeah.
If you are still here,
talk to him.
In 2025, at the end of 2025, I know you've lost some things. I know you've been through some things. But if you can just take a moment to just give God thanks and praise that he kept you another year. To many, that may seem cliche. But for those of us who have been tested in areas beyond measure, take a moment to be grateful because many did not make it. And you are one of the ones who did. When people used to say that when I was young, I took it as just a cliche, metaphoric type of
just something else
phrase.
They saying. Yeah,
just something that they saying. I'm at a place now where them words mean something.
Absolutely.
Them words mean something now.
Yeah.
That ain't just a song no more. Yeah. Now, when you burying people who your age, when you are standing over more caskets than you are baby showers. Or weddings. When you get to a place like where we are now, I don't take for granted every day is a blessing.
Absolutely.
Every time I get to hug my children, when so many parents bury their children this year, God. If you got your children at home, speaking to them.
Yep, speak life into them.
Love on them. Even when they acting crazy, love on them. Yep. Even when they not doing everything you told them to do,
at least you can
don't
still
give up
them.
on them, love on them.
Yeah.
And call somebody and love on them who you know have lost somebody that was close to them. Because I'm telling you, depression in this season, anxiety, suicide, it's running rampant. And it's not just because everybody want attention. Some people really going through. So love on somebody. Absolutely. And be grateful that God has gotten you this far. And hold on to his unchanging hand.
And pray for those who you know and who you don't know.
Yep.
And don't always look at how far you have to go. Sometimes just look back at how far you've come and be thankful that you made it this far.
Yeah.
And know that if you come this far with his grace and his strength and the mental fortitude and the right attitude, God will allow you to go even further. So just stay focused, keep fighting, keep pushing, and God will give you the grace for the next season because 2026 is going to be a greater year. And we climbing up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we climbing up.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. And we look forward to seeing what you do in 2026. Big things coming.
All right.
I love you.
I love you more.
Look at that handshake, boo. What's that?
I was going to say to do that.